Well, what's up, Internet? So, we're going to talk about Maduro. Without saying who I am or what I used to do, I got some opinions about Venezuela. First off, I hope good tidings to the people who live there. I don't want to disturb you or ruin your time. But, and it's tough for us to say you're living under a dictator when we got Donald Trump. I don't know how you think Donald Trump's not a dictator. But, liberating the oil reserve. You sure you couldn't go for the lithium we already got? You have that massive stockpile of lithium. You can't find that useful. You got to go for someone else's oil, right? So it's like, was the guy a bad guy? Yeah. Nobody liked the guy. He forced himself in power and kept it through being a thug. His country was constantly on the verge of collapse because greedy dictators don't get it done. They just let things fall apart. Right. Dictators always have loyalists. People like them because they're a pathway to power and popularity, right? Get behind the dictator and support him, and then he's going to take care of you when he runs everything. How Donald Trump works. So, the rice is a little undercooked. I think I only put water 1-to-1 with the rice instead of 1.5-to-1, which I should have done. Oh well. Crunchy rice is a style. People do crunchy rice. Not too bad. It's definitely interesting, taking Venezuela and then watching China look at Taiwan. I don't think China's going to go for it. It's interesting. Xi Jinping is a chemical engineer, because one of the things I know about them is that they're cautious to procedure. They don't want to get burned or melted or poisoned, and so they take precautions and they're cautious. Good with recipes. So I think it might have scared Xi Jinping away from invading Taiwan, seeing the U.S. take Venezuela like nothing. Like, we've had it, taking this out. Do I know the U.S. government or Venezuela was making drugs to send to the U.S.? I don't have a clue. That could have been hearsay. They could be a complete lie. They've planted drugs on people before to rob them. I don't know if that really happened. I can't verify it personally. I just don't know. I hope it's genuine. I would rather Venezuela have been a bad guy than USA being a bad guy. But, I forgot tuna. I ate fish. I ain't all good. I act like I'm all good. I ate fish. Didn't ask for it. Do it anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna get some tuna in this. Where's the tuna? Where is the tuna? Gotta find it. Gotta find the tuna fish. Oh man, I'm not finding it. We may have to wait on the tuna. This is being a horrible Maduro video. I meant to talk about Maduro and I'm looking for my tuna fish. Hold on. But yeah, I got a great deal on this stuff from Amazon. Yeah, Amazon is selling this stuff for like $1 cheaper a can. So yeah, I got a good system down. Gather wood to burn all the light trash. And then the cans I like double bag and just throw away in the parking lot. Avoids trash service. I used to just like pile up big bags of trash I couldn't deal with. Used to just like, I lived very different a few years ago. Yeah. My problem was the people who hurt me were lying. And so I had trouble putting together what had really happened. And when I finally did, it was a lot different. When I got it right, finally, everything came into alignment. It was less God and more the realities of nature. Like why these companies are pay to win. They won't give you views for free. But if you pay them, they'll give you a ton of views. Right? Hang your head high, being proud that you have 100,000 likes when really you just had $1,000 sitting around. To the webmaster, it's just a number. It's not like views are verified. It's whatever they say they are. So, yeah, Maduro getting canned. I'm with it, as long as the people of Venezuela benefit from the oil. And as long as it was honest. If Maduro actually wasn't a bad guy, and he was popularly supported, then we've just done a crime, right? But if Maduro was like kind of a warlord piece of shit, I'm glad we took him out. And then Donald Trump's going, Greenland's next. It's kind of funny, but the like pedo allegations are like spurning this. He can't sit back and just let time go. He has to shake it up with huge fucking events. So I keep reminding him that Greenland is the bad one. We want Iceland. Iceland's the nice one. Greenland's the terrible one. They named it backwards. So people like Donald Trump would buy the wrong one. Yeah, fuck Denmark. No offense, Denmark, but you're irrelevant. You know. If we take Venezuela, cause Cuba to collapse, take Greenland, and then deny Taiwan to China, that is funny. That's a fucking gasp. It's funny as fuck. Which I hope we do. You know, it feels good to be on the winning side. Yeah, that's the thing about the U.S. Everybody works. And the military is super serious. That military, it absolutely absorbs all the smartest people. Secret projects you'll never hear about. But the downside is the people can't even trust their government. Are you really taking care of us? Or is it a pedo bunker like I've heard? Yeah, Pedo Island was nothing. The real government has like a secret breeding bunker for like the elite. Which is super sad. That's like both disappointing and painful. That's really bad. Without being allowed in private property, how am I to verify? Elon Musk said he found a program that had taken over $1 trillion. It has no label. No one knows what it is. So, definitely serious. I've pointed out money doesn't come from taxes, and that paying taxes is kind of like slave BS. So yeah, Maduro, Venezuela. I'm glad it happened. I hope no lies were told about Maduro, and I hope the people of Venezuela benefit from the oil. I got no problem if you like make a profit on it, and if you take the oil for like distribution to the world. But, or rather, this is probably what's going to happen. Venezuela will get literally nothing. They'll get maybe like employed locally, but that's it. And then all the oil is going to get barreled up in stored by the United States, and then the oil will be sold to others at a premium. So that's probably what's going to happen, is that the oil that like naturally should belong to Venezuela will be like, they'll get like 10 to 15%, and the US will take 70%. So I hope they're like, wow, the power is on all the time. There's no more rations, there's no more anything. I really do hope Venezuela is like, if we take Venezuela and China leaves Taiwan alone, crazy. We won. Scared the piss out of everyone. I mean, I'm thankful the operation in Venezuela was like decisive. It's like 0 casualties. Happened to be before anyone knew what was happening. Straight up stole the president from his palace. I don't know what we're doing going overseas when we got all of South America. So, yeah. Hey, Eat World, man. Eat World is, if you're playing nice, you don't know what time it is. Like, I'm at a place with a lot of cacti, right? They got thorns, because, fuck off. If they didn't have thorns, these would be like snacks on a platter, right? So they develop thorns quick. Keep away. Shit'll suck, right? Don't go down easy, sting. So, hey, it's Eat World. But if an animal has the power to eat a cactus, it's not going to care. Just scrape the thorns off with my whatever beak and eat it anyway. It's the way it works. So, if the U.S. does manage to take Venezuela and all the oil and then keep Taiwan, hey, that's what happened. It's kind of weird being in the winner party. It is like, definitely being a part of the USA feels like, it's like, wow, I'm on the victory team. I'm on the team that wins always. So, now we should take Greenland and Iceland. Fuck Europe. Some dying legacy. You think the Danish and the Denmark language is going to be around in 1,000 years? Probably not. I'd imagine like Korean and Vietnamese get swallowed by China, and then like all of Europe will switch to English. Even if they don't want to, we'll just continue putting out the better products. You need to speak English to understand. Cooked just enough, it's not hard, but not quite cooked enough that it's like soft. Yeah. I love ordering from Amazon, man. I'm saving dollars on everything I buy. It is cheaper. Amazon is cheaper than a grocery store. Hey, ship this myself. They're winning. They're winning. It's that Walmart tactic. Lower prices, right? Walmart beat everyone with lower prices, and now Amazon is beating Walmart. Even lower prices. You only benefit if you're not a worker. If you're not a worker, then you're fine. Then you're winning. Doing it all for you. But yeah, Maduro. If he really was the scum they say he is, hey, I'm glad they took him out. But I don't know him. I can't investigate his private life and verify. And I'm all taking their word for it. So yeah, let's just take Mexico. I want to annex Canada and Mexico. Don't make them states. Just make them like slaves. Really, really like taunt everyone. Like, do you want to go? Because we're fucking ready. No, I know soldiers. U.S. soldiers, they're no joke. They're no joke. They're freaking. They're tough. They're loyal. They are ready to fight anyone. So, and they're also smart and capable. Yeah, these guys can do it all. The soldiers don't have a magic different person for cleaning or doing maintenance on their vehicles. They do it all. You know, um, they know the whole thing inside and out. So I had a tank myself. I never did maintenance on the thing. Every maintenance day, I'd go in the back and take a nap. Never had a problem with it. The thing never broke down. It worked just good. Technically, I got a track driver's badge, but I didn't. Something happened in the paperwork where I don't have it, but I technically did. Oh yeah, this is what it was. The mileage in the system hadn't been updated. So when I had ownership and they updated the mileage, it was like this many miles, and I was like, yeah. Oh well, it happened under your name. So yeah. Yeah, fortunately, like America being the head of science and engineering has been good for our military. People are scared of facing us. People make paper tigers that look threatening, but we're the real deal. It may not look flashy, but it works. So, anyway, that's my vlog on Maduro. Glad it happened. I would, of course, feel differently if, like, all the propaganda about the shipping cocaine was a lie. If he wasn't a dictator, he was supported popularly. If that's the case, then I feel bad. Then we shouldn't have done it. But going off what we know, that it's like, oh, he was growing cocaine to send us. He was a dictator. People were always having outages. He was preventing the natural resources from being used because he wanted to take too much of it for himself. And yeah, I'm glad he got arrested. Fuck him. But it's funny that one of his charges are like machine guns for use against the U.S. And I'm like, the U.S. has machine guns for use against everyone else. It really is in this position where it's like, you want to be on the side of America? All right, America wins. Fuck everyone else. It's kind of how it works. So I'm not in the delusion that I think anyone is better than America or more fair. Denmark's crying about Greenland, but it's like they have a king. Denmark is ruled by a king. So we should liberate them. New King's Day. We should literally go around toppling every king. I would love that. King of Saudi Arabia, King of Britain. Take them all out. Force the change finally. I would like that. So, is Donald Trump the guy to do that? The don't look at Pedo Island guy? The I'm going to put my name in gold on everything guy? Going to run a beauty pageant, grab him by the pussy guy? Is he the guy to... It's like the way Donald Trump says the word judicious. It's like listening to Gotham. It's like the most crooked crook in Gotham going, we're going to pursue him to the extent of the law. You know, it's like, okay, Donald, when have you ever followed the law? The law for Donald is something we all follow. And he doesn't have to follow it. He didn't do anything illegal. You just don't understand, right? And that's just like, oh, it's that time, is it? So yeah, my thoughts on Maduro. Glad it happened. Hope we weren't lied to. And yeah, take that oil. Let the Venezuelans keep some though. But I mean, like, sorry, buds, you live in eat world. Nobody's gonna take care of your stuff because it's yours. You have to be afraid of you. So. Okay. Rome controlled Europe because it existed in the center of everything, right? It was this peninsula in the middle of here, and it connected all of here, so Rome ruled, right? Now America rules. America's in the center of everything. No one has unfiltered sea access like America has. So, you know, the United States is the most powerful country on earth that we know of. And pretty scary stuff. Yeah, I support blocking China from Taiwan, taking over more of Latin America. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a good thing for prices. Hey, we just finally tapped into the biggest oil reserve on earth. You know, was Venezuela really a problem, or did you find problems to have a problem, right? I want to steal his shit, but he's a good guy, so I'm going to start rumors about him and pretend to help everyone by arresting him. Now his stuff is mine. They wouldn't not do that. I don't know. They don't tell me what's really going on. I don't even know if they tell each other. They may just like start a rumor and just like a gang pack mentality go with it because it's like instinct. Hope it plays out good.